This is Alex, Alpha Kilo Warrior. This week I'm on special assignment for Sun and Fun Radio, Sun and Fun 26. I'm here with superstar Kay Hall. Good morning, Kay. I see that you brought the good weather today.
I did, and I needed to get out of Texas because the weather over there was not great, to say the least. I'm happy to be here.
How was your arrival today? Did you come into Lakeland?
I did not come into Lakeland. I did that a couple of years ago. I actually got parked on the Warbirds side of the airshow, which was really, really awesome. But I had to leave early, and I sat on the ground for close to an hour and a half. My airplane was hot, I was hot, and so I vowed I wouldn't do that again. So I actually landed at Kissimmee Airport, and they always take such good care of my airplane.
Nice. Did Pops help at all today?
He did not. Little Stinker actually flew commercial. So he goes home tomorrow, and then I actually have a few more trips before I go back to Texas.
Are we going to see the arrival on YouTube?
You will absolutely see the flight to Kissimmee on YouTube. And interestingly enough, you're going to actually see a little bit more than you bargained for when you watch that video.
Ooh, that's a little pre-action going on over there. So I'm looking forward to seeing the video. What does your schedule look like for Sun and Fun 26?
So 2026, I actually didn't know I was going to be able to come until about a week ago. So I have a meet and greet with my best friends over at Pilot Institute. They are a fantastic ground school course. I always recommend them to anybody who's even considering becoming a pilot, even if their schedule is really busy, because you can kind of take their program anywhere. But I have a meet and greet with them at 1 p.m. And then I'm going to be walking the show, handing out stickers, and just trying to meet as many of my aviators as I possibly can.
Where is the booth for Pilot Institute?
It is booth LD5. It's going to be outside, and it's the bright pink tent. It is the same color as my shirt.
Awesome color there, Kay. Kay, what advice can you give to anyone listening that wants to become a pilot?
Well, the first thing is, if you think you want to become a pilot, you probably are 99% sure that you want to be a pilot. It's not something that people will do willy-nilly. So I always recommend go and find a local flight school or a flight club so that you can go and take what's called an introductory or a discovery flight. If you're anything like me, the second you get in the airplane and those wheels are off that runway, you're hooked. You know immediately that this is what you were meant to do. This is what's going to bring you happiness and joy. Even if you decide it's not something you want to do as a career, but you just want to do it for the $100 cheeseburger, it's totally worth it.
I'll just share, in Connecticut, where I'm from and I fly out of, the Discovery flights, they range between $230 to $280. And you're from Texas. I don't know if you know how much they cost now, but do you ballpark, what is your opinion on the price of Discovery flights?
So I would say it also depends on the type of aircraft you're going to be flying. You know, if you're flying a cute little Cessna 150, those do tend to be a little bit less expensive, probably right around $150 or so. If you're looking to fly the Cadillac of the sky like a Cirrus, probably going to be a little bit more expensive, right around $250, $300. But I would say that both options are recommended because at the same time, you're just taking off. You're getting in the air. You're seeing what it's like to fly. And in my personal opinion, for your Discovery flight, it doesn't matter which aircraft you choose.
And you have almost all of your ratings. So as a CFI, looking to get into general aviation, I need to know, would you recommend a Piper or a Cessna, which is a high wing versus low wing? And you can officially get on record by saying this.
So, unfortunately, I love both. And the reason why I say unfortunately is because my first airplane was a Piper Cherokee 180. Loved Lil Red, would buy her back tomorrow if the seller was willing to sell her back to me yet. He's still happily flying with his kids and teaching them to fly, so at least I know she's taken care of up in Maine. But I am currently looking for a Cessna 182 RG. My cameras will stay cooler, and so will I. So I'm looking forward to going to a high wing.
Okay, sweet. So I had some special T-shirts made for this event, and just would you want to do a merchandise swap?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I have a small or a medium. What size are you?
Let's do medium so I can be
comfortable. All right, sweet.
I like to eat.
All right, so we'll get that swap there. Kay, is there anything else you can tell me about Sun and Fun 26 for you? Is there anything you want to talk about, how to promote or anything like that?
Not necessarily promote, but I just want to say hello to everybody. I hope that you are having the best Sun and Fun 2026. I feel like every single year it gets better. More people discover that this is something that they actually want to come and do. Yesterday, I was actually standing in line at Enterprise waiting for my rental car, and I met a wonderful citation pilot. His name is Austin, and his client said, hey, I've got tickets if you want to go. Go, you've got a few days off, and he wasn't going to go. And so I talked to him for a few minutes, and he was like, is it really worth it to go? And so I really want to get it out there to anybody. If you're just listening to this, you've never been, definitely put it on your list. Sun and Fun 2027, I will be here, but 2026 is going to be awesome, and next year is going to be even better. I know it.
Awesome, Kay. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me, and this is my first Sun and Fun, and being a volunteer for Sun and Fun Radio has completely changed my life. It's given me a whole new outlook on what it means to be a volunteer, and I love devoting my time, and I have such a passion for aviation, and I know you do as well.
Yes, I absolutely do. And I want to commend every single volunteer out there, regardless of what it is that they're doing while they're here. It takes an army. It really, truly does. And I feel like everybody just works so cohesively together. And at the end of the day, we're all here to have a good time and talk about airplanes and different aircraft. So that's awesome.
Thank you, Kay. You're awesome. And so is Sun and Fun. You're listening to Sun and Fun Radio. I'm Alex Alpha Kilo Warrior at Sun and Fun 26. Let's go!
Perfect.
You did. So you want a medium?
I'm sorry?
Medium.
Yes, that'd be perfect. I don't have t-shirts, but I do have limited edition stickers. Okay, good.